Whether it's still not too clear though, but let's manage it. Okay, so let's continue with our class. Like I don't know if this thing is going to be very clear, but let's just continue. So we have defined fashion, we have defined design, and this is my final auntie came late. Yes, well done, welcome, my dear. Okay, in fact, let me normally let's say it's the first time. Normally, I don't like people coming in late in my class. I've told them, but let's say it's the first time, so it's not a big deal. But even though sometimes the punishment I give to my students, is not like the kind of punishment that other people know. My punishment is positive. So my punishment is for you now. I'm going to ask you question now. You understand? What is fashion? Find it. Punishment. Doesn't matter what has happened. Doesn't matter what has happened. So she said ability of making and making a dress is okay. But what problem is that it's okay. What you did, what is design? If that is fashion, what is to design? Just say it, whatever that's in your mind. To design is what? Don't be confused. Say anything, no matter how nonsense it sounds for your ear, it's okay by me. Design. Yeah, to design something is to do what? It's also creating that. Thank you. I know what you say. It's also creating that because she is styling with your fashion. That's why you are doing like that. Yeah. But the truth is that design is actually what has the what creating. Do you understand? It's design that has what the creating. So what is fashion? Let me just give you the simplest definition of fashion. Did you read my book at all? Yes, I read. You read it. You did not read it. You only skipped through. You skipped through. No. You did not read it. You just. I don't read that fashion. Okay, you did not read it. You see what happens to people. You see what happens to people. They don't want to start from the beginning. What they do is what they go and look the big ones. They say, is there shirt here? Is there trouser here? Is there this thing? That's what people do. But now I'm asking the simple ones. If you know how to do all these things, you don't know who you are. Don't you know that is not good? You should know who you are. So fashion, like I told them, is simple, can simply be defined as what? Trending styles in what? Clothing. The trending styles in what? Clothing. Those styles where they trend, where they for clothing is what we call what? Fashion. So design can be defined as what? Creation. So together both of them is going to be what? Esther. Creating trending styles. Okay, yeah, Esther is a smart girl. So fashion design can be defined as what? Creation of what? Trending styles in clothing. Simple as that. So who is the fashion designer? Fashion designer is someone who creates what? Trending styles in what? Clothing. She have said fashion designer now. Okay, so let's go to tailoring. That's what we wear when you came in. Tailoring. What is tailoring? There's something I usually tell people. I usually tell them to always before you define anything, try to know whether you have come in contact with that particular word. You understand? They say define tailoring. Tailoring is somebody who does tailoring is called what? A tailor. So if they say define tailoring, all you should do is I have a tailor. What and what do we do, say? Me and this tailor. Do you understand? First of all, let's start by knowing the things. Well, all those things that you and that tailor do, is what is tailoring. The process of doing all those things is called what? Tailoring. That's the process of doing all those things. It's called what? Tailoring. Let's continue. Hope you're not bringing any other thing there. Okay. So, what your tailor, you give your size, bar, and material. Yes. So the second thing you do is to do what? That's exactly how you interact with your tailor, step by step. When you go there, the first thing is not to give your clothes and say this is the style I want. Some people will show the style on the phone. Some people will talk the style from mouth. Then the tailor will draw it or whatsoever. So the second is what? When you get that style, yeah, the whatever, and then it's done. So the tailor will do what? Measure you. Okay. After the tailor measures you, Then when I go decide the time to come and take your dress back, at the end of the what will happen, you go. When you go, the tailor will now do the work, do the cutting and the what sewing. So after doing the cutting and sewing, what will you do? You come back and come and fit your dress. When you fit your dress, you now take it. And if there is any amendments, yes, you now do it. If there's any amendment. So if there's a way you can put all these things together, you understand, and define it, to show at least you go secondary school. That is what tailoring is all about. Then the person who does all this, the person, that person that when you go to their shop, you give the style to make a dress for you. They don't provide the style on their own. It's you that give the style to make the dress for you. And they will measure you and sew the clothes. And you can see the one person is a tailor. For like, do you understand? That person is a tailor. It's the same. It's the same. Tailor is just a universal name. Leave the English part where you want them, you know. The seamstress, I know, I know. Seamstress is the female person that makes dresses back. Okay, but tailor is not only for man. Tailor is for man and woman. Let me give you another thing. She call actress, but you know the actor can be used for man and woman. Yeah, that's how all those things they take enter. So they will make a feminine part or something. But check in most cases, that masculine one is what is used for both. It's unisex. Oh Jesus, you have made me to enter in a particular realm now. Do you know that? No, that's true. You get what we call fashion design realm. Do you understand? I've entered this right now. Do you know what I mean? Do you know that in fashion, unisex is only men? Anything unisex is men. They can never use female as unisex. But check men is unisex. If you buy a unisex trouser, for man, a man and a woman can wear, check it is a man's trouser. If you buy a unisex shirt, check it is a man's shirt. Do you understand? If you buy okay, let's say, how do you identify a female shirt? How you identify a female shirt is that, you see, a shirt has the button. First of all, shape, but don't worry, a female shirt must not even be identified by shape, because they can make the shape that a man can wear it, a woman can wear it. But there is something they do on the, in fact, I can wear a shape of a woman and it will still be fine on me. Clothes I'm wearing, there is no difference between a man and a woman when it comes to shape, because if you wear it, your breast will give it what? Shape. Me that is a man, I have no breast, so I have a what? A masculine shape. But there is something that is physically different that will make it a man and a woman on a shirt. It's the button placement. Check very well. Men, this one from the left overlaps the right. It means that button hole is on the left while the button is on the what? Right. For female is the other way, it's like this. Check very well. For female is like this. Do you understand? But when you see unisex shirts, check very well, it's the left that overlaps. It's men. Do you understand? Now in the Bible, whenever they call man, what do they mean? Do they mean women? It's both man and woman. So now be able to, you know, prove you that men something, yeah, is unisex. Now from our rib they take creating now. Do you understand? Now from our rib they take great women. So just know that we are just the same. It's just oyibo, you know, grammar, just to differentiate. Is for school people, not even for real life. For school people, that's where you see they call actor and what? Actress. They say seamstress and what? Tailor. So that's it. So that's the answer for that. So I've been able to define tailoring or tailor. So define for me. I just said it here now, but I said it in kind of definition stroke explanation mode. So define. Anyone, tailoring or tailor?
The tailor is one who produces materials that takes our measurements and then sew our clothes based on the style being given to them.
It's okay. At least the definition is 90%. It's not up to 100. They sew it and they can also do some adjustment necessary. Do you understand? So that's who a tailor is. So have you seen it in your, open that your, do you come without your book again? Why do you keep your tools at home and come empty handed? Later. Open it and define tailor or tailoring for us, please. So that we, please, whenever you are coming to class, see that your book, you can come with, but we might want to reference inside book. Do you understand? Oh yeah, tell me.
A tailor is to simply put yourself in that position of a customer. Wherever you want to make a dress and you walk into a tailor shop,
So this is just explanation of this is beginning. After that, you can find definition of a tailor or tailoring. After that,
and okay, a tailor can be defined as an individual that tailors a make dress for customers, giving specific style or
yeah,
design.
yeah.
He or she also adjusts and makes the dress if necessary.
Yeah, that is what who a tailor is, and that is what tailoring is all about. Do you understand? That particular person that you give your material and specific style to sew for you. They don't provide the style for you. You provide the style. Do you understand? Then when they finish making the dress, do you understand? They measure you and make the dress. When they finish making the dress, you will now come and take your dress, fit it. If there's any adjustment, he or she does it. You understand? That is who a tailor is. Now, what is the difference between a tailor and a fashion designer? Remember, we said a tailor sews clothes, giving a specific word style. That style giving a specific, let me put it in this way, trending style, because you cannot want to you do not want to make something that is not fine. Do you understand? You want to make a very nice style. Doesn't mean it must be trending, but in this case, trending does not necessarily mean that it must be in vogue. Trending means like on your own, personally personalize it. If the style is so fine for you that you want to make it, it is your choice, it's trending for you. Do you understand? So I'm just keeping it that particular way, even though the real essence of trending is something that is, in vogue, something like that. Okay, so what is the difference between a tailor and a fashion designer? For like make your mind no dey skip o, because I go dey ask you if I notice say you dey skip. What is the difference between a tailor and a fashion designer?
Why tailoring? So when you decide, make
Ah, you don wound me. When you see am and you did not come with your book, so why are you doing as if you are that weak? What she just explained is not perfect. 100%. So like you have power o. Stop doing all these things you are doing. You are doing as say you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what I'm doing. That's why I keep asking you question. If you want to change the magic, make I dey ask Esther steady here. Do like as if you sabi am finish. Even though me I sabi that game o. If you do, na when you dey school, student notice that thing. If you ask any question, sir, me I go ask you. I go ask you just to prove you that you can't do it ordinarily in my class like that. You understand? I mean, when you are saying bere o, you understand? If you fake it, I will see it, I will ask you question. That's me o. You understand? So 100%. I think the one for my family, I still give am to you. 100. So that's it. So a fashion designer creates styles from scratch. They are the ones responsible for creating those styles that the tailor makes. Do you understand? Why a tailor works with those styles and creates magnificent dress. Do you understand? So there is a this question that people usually ask, and I know the answer that most of us will answer. The answer that most of us will give. They will tell you, a tailor and a fashion designer, who is bigger? Folake, who is bigger? Who is more? But why? So tailor over. So the person wey create, is he more valuable than the person that brings it to life? So because that's what the tailor does now. Tailor brings it to life. Fashion designer gives the design back. Tailor brings it to life. So is the person bigger? According to the definitions I've given to you guys, that's what I say. Fashion, give reasons. Reason. Okay, is your own answer, is your own, yeah, is not bad, is what you think. Do you understand? Okay, why you are in this class is for you, for me to also tell you what I think also. Do you understand? Okay, thank you. So Esther, who is bigger? And give reason, because anything that anybody says must have a reason.
a fashion designer.
Okay, he's a fashion designer.
Yes.
Okay, what's your reason?
Okay, because they have major work to do.
Which one is major work?
Like,
Make me understand.
Okay. The reason and things now.
The technicality of the stuff, the technicality in creating the style, but
Yes.
okay, creating the style. So now, all that just develop that your style when you create. You know, if you create and finish, nobody goes on. So tell her that now bring it as something that is plain on the board, like this style now. I will not come and Now come tanana, you now see the clothes on my body very fine, I turn my back shape everywhere fine, so they don do the major work. Like, is that work not major too? It's okay, it's okay. What of Yami?
Between the tailor and
Who is bigger between the tailor and the fashion designer? Who is bigger and why is that person bigger?
I don't think there's
It's
anything.
okay, it's okay, it's okay. You read my book. You read my book. Let me use my hand and say it. Don't teach the class I have to teach. Let me do my own work. So what she wanted to say is that she doesn't think that anyone is actually bigger, because both of them do their own work individually, which is the same thing I will say. See, this person creates style. Yes, it's not easy to get an idea. It's a very very hard. So if you want to understand what I mean, or you try to create your own idea and make me see, it's not easy. All these circumstances you are seeing, it's not the people that are showing it that most of them are creating it. Somebody is one place creating it, and other people are one place showing it. You understand? Every time we duplicate, you get a style, give your tailor. It's not your tailor that created it though, so no worry am too much. So now it's not easy. Now, but that person that reads it, like there is this even inside calculation that we do, that you don't see it. Like when I see a style now, there are calculations I do when I'm analyzing it, because people don't know that when you see a style, you first do what? Analyze. What do I mean by analyze? When you see a cloth like this, analysis is when you look at it, you feel like, hey, this is an airline skate attached to an upper bodice. Do you understand? You now say, oh, there is a basket in front. Are you seeing it? Okay. You now say, yes, it's a corset. Do you understand? It's a corset, or it's a Victoria corset. You now say, this structure, how did they do this structure? You can see the structure I put here. Like, how did they, it looks like eight. How did they do it? Okay, they used all these our, what is it called? Our structure materials. Who can, I'm saying who can tell me? Esther, do you know the structure materials? Who can tell me inside there? Structure now, creative structure. What is happening to me now is that thing that happened to me in exam. You forget this. Not for now. Please, yes, that's what I want to say. All the bonings are concept are structure materials. Do you understand? Anything that you put inside something that make that thing to stand or to stay firm, they are structure. You can use it to create structure on dresses. We have other words. Clean is part of it. Clean is part of it. And you know we have different kinds of clean. Do you understand? It's part of it. We have bone. We also have different kinds of bone. We even have clean that is cylindrical. We have them. The one that is cylindrical. We have different types of clean. We have different types of bone. Then another thing that people don't know is also our interfacing. Our interfacing. What I mean by interfacing is there's something we call interfacing. It's gum states. This gum state you see now, when you put it on something, it's no longer the texture that you saw initially that you see again. Yes. And this interfacing has different kinds of interfacing. This one you are seeing is the medium gum state. We call it locally the medium gum state. We have the hard one. When you put it on a flake like this, you see flake will stand, they dance like this. Do you understand? It's this thing. This one is lighter. Do you understand? We even have the one that is softer. We have the one that is like material. Those ones that is like material is like now this is your clothes, like it and sew a very fine gown, and I want it to have weight more. I want it to have, do you understand? I will not use it and go. I will not use this one and go on this material, because if I use it and go see now, it's not waka waka waka. It's like paper. You cannot use spoil this material if you use it. You can only use this thing sometimes for Ankara, not this material that also have texture on their own, but you cannot use it on all these our light materials, crepe kind of materials. Do you understand? So these are structure materials. So you now analyze all this and say, which one did they use here? They use crinoline. You understand? You just say they use crinoline. It's not like it's you that made it though. So all these things are what a tailor will do. A tailor will analyze, a tailor will cut, a tailor will sew, and people are underrating them. Why? Just because the word fashion design looks elite or something. People forgot that tailor too is a very strong word too. I call it sometimes, I call it normal African mentality. Do you understand? But if you still want to know what I'm saying, search online. You will see the best tailors in the world. Best tailors in the world. You will see them like the answer tailor. The tailor is in their resume or whatsoever. You understand? Their CV. You see tailor inside. Now there's something else. You see some people answer tailor stroke what? Fashion designer. Now, most of these people is because they know the meaning of this thing. That's why they answer it. When you don't know the meaning of this thing, the one that mostly people answer is fashion designer. Now, if I come to you, I give you my dress and give you style, automatically you're a tailor to me. Oh. So if I call you a tailor, don't say, no, 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 don't call me a tailor. Why will you call me a tailor? Do you understand? No. So that's it. When you see these people answer tailors, it's because they can create styles from a crash, and they can also do what? Make them. So a tailor can also be a fashion designer. Do you understand? If you are that creative that you can create style from afresh, your customer can come and say, Folake, I don't have style though. Folake, create style that is fine for me. Then Folake will not be like, this style will I create? Okay, I know that Vicky James own, but I'm not going to create exactly that Vicky James. I'm going to blend it. I'm going to mix it, you know. Even if you copy people's own and mix it, it's your own word. Design. Nothing is virgin. No design is virgin. No. Everything comes out from everything. If you say this, if I carry part of your work and mix with my own and my own creativity, you say this is your own. Okay, no wahala. What of the person that brought out the basic bodies? Because so you would know what I mean. Basic bodies is just the normal how to even cut the upper part of a cloth or the down part of it. What are the people that brought it like normal without it being shirts, just normal? What are the if the person now put it now and say nobody will use it? That means nobody will wear clothes in the whole world. Nobody will use it without coming for me for approval. Some things are open source. What I mean by open source? Some knowledge you don't copyright it so that people will not use it or patent it. Some knowledge are open source in the sense that the people that show us basically how to make anything. Not these ones that now somebody will not create a style and go and patent it. Nobody will create it apart from them, or you come and take permission from. No, not those ones. Those ones probably they are because they are very unique also. But the truth is that the basic body, somebody patented it. What if the person patented it? You will not even seek no to cut and sew. If you do it, you will be dodging before they will catch you. But the truth is that there are some knowledge that has to be what? Open source. What do I mean by open source? There are some knowledge that you don't need to put any rules or restriction to it. Because they will serve the masses. It will help the world. And your name will still be there. Your legacy will still be there. Example, there's something I read. This company, car company, that did seat belt, and instead of them to patent it and do it only them, they now say every car company can do what? Use it. You see the meaning of that? Because they know that seat belt is something that the whole world needs. People don't need to be dying because the company that produced this car couldn't come to an agreement with your company so that they can use your idea of a seat belt and put in their own car. They said everybody should do what? Use seat belt idea. Just like Google. I don't know, other phones used to come in agreement with them, but I'm just telling you based on there's no phone now that you buy you cannot see Chrome in it. Do you understand? Yeah. That's what I'm just trying to say. So a tailor can be a fashion designer. A fashion designer can do what? Be a tailor. In most cases, none of them can stay on their own. Like both of them is mutual. Like a tailor lives like succeed with a fashion designer. A fashion designer succeed with the help of a tailor. Do you understand? Yes. So if you can sew clothes from scratch or maybe make a design from scratch for your customer or for yourself, the one you are selling ready to wear, you're a fashion designer. Do you understand? If you can also sew it, you are a tailor. Do you understand? So you can be both at the same time. But it's just that most people specialize on one, which in most cases, you that is even asking fashion designer, you specialize on what? Tailoring. You specialize on what? Tailoring. That's it. But yet you want to kill somebody because somebody called you a tailor. Do you understand? So we've been able to define this. So let's get to bespoke. What is bespoke? Most of us have seen it in different places. Now let me tell us what it is without wasting much of our time. Another name for bespoke can just be what? Custom made. Custom made in general. Custom made is anything where you do having in mind the reason why you do them. And in fact, let me tell you what bespoke. Bespoke can be defined as custom made to fit or to taste. Taste I mean is taste what you want, what you like. Taste. That is what I mean by what? Taste. So custom made to fit and to taste. So any product I made for you using your measurement and that means that shirt is not your size, is not your what? Your taste. It means that it is a bespoke shirt. Do you understand how it works? Now, if you say, okay, you go to a shoe company or a car company and say, please, I want you to make this shoe for me. They will take your size. You say, see, these are the designs I want on the shoe. I want it to be only me. Yes, and these are the designs I want on you. And they now finish it and give it to you. You're wearing a bespoke shoe. Do you understand? The same thing to cars. You went to a place they do car. They tell you what's the size. The size, is it like a Jeep? Is it like you tell them the size? You even do it self based on your garage size. Maybe your garage big, you tell them say, okay, this kind big, or maybe your garage small, you tell them say small. And at the end of the day, you give them the specific size of that particular car. That is a bespoke car. So hope is like easy for you to know what bespoke is, ba?
Yes.
Okay. Now what's in the video west? Bele? Bele? So that bespoke is there any other way I can define bespoke? I think I'm done defining it. For like, do you understand what bespoke is? Hmm? Do you hear anything I said? Which one did you hear? Let me know. Okay, now see, stop looking inside the book. Whenever I'm explaining things for people, I want them to understand it, not by writing it. Like, you can write, don't get me wrong, but I want you to first understand. You see, when you understand something before you write it, you don't need me to repeat that thing again. Some people will be like, "Sir, repeat." No, you don't need it if you understand it. Because you don't need to write it exactly how I say it. You need to write it exactly how you do what? Understand it. Do you understand? You can even write it faster if you understand it. Because what I say might be too long, but you understand, you are just shortcut it immediately. So let me tell you what bespoke is. Please don't sit down, stand up there, make you hear. And if you sit down, your hand will enter book now. There. So now bespoke is you go, let's say anything, let's say example now, a tailor. You go to a tailor, the tailor takes your measurements, and use that your style and sew that cloth for you. That cloth wey dey sew na what? Bespoke. So if you can make anything for somebody using that person's style and measurement, that thing is what? Bespoke. Do you understand, Folake? Anything you make for somebody using the style and what? Measurement is what? Bespoke. Is it well understood now? Okay. Let me give you another example. Okay, that tailor, do you know what they call those tailors? Bespoke what? Tell us. So I'm a bespoke tailor because I literally measure and give me style back, and I make it is exactly what. So I'm a bespoke tailor. Do you understand? So for like, if these your standards now, you mean say now you go to what Aboki man, so make these standards for me. The Aboki measure you. You tell us say make am this style. What is that standards? Bespoke. Why? For like, why is it bespoke? Thank you. You can see that. So that's what bespoke is. Now bespoke Aboki o. Don't play. Now bespoke Aboki, life and direct. They know they even argue. So we are done with this particular introduction. Let's move over to measurement. This measurement, we are not going to finish it in this class. So measurement is woski somehow. I'm not finishing it. The measurement is to run me down. If I don't see him, maybe now the class will do for that. No, I don't see him. I don't see him. Now two of them now. They know what you mean. Don't worry, it's not a by, it's by it's technical too. What is this man say writing? Hey, yeah. Measurement. So when it comes to measurement, we have two major categories of measurement. We have the one we call the tape measurement. Yeah. And the what? Body measurement. Please, everything I say in this class, I want you to pay attention. They are very important from A to Z. Tape measurement. In tape measurement, why are we even doing tape measurement? It's so that you can know how to use your tape measure to do what? Okay, wait. First of all, we are going to be treating tape measurement first. Do you understand? Before the body measurement. Because first of all, you must know how to do what? Read your tape measure. Do you understand? Before you know how to use it to do what? Measure the body. Do you understand? That's what it's all about. So you must get to know about tape measurement. So in this particular tape measurement, because that's what we are going to start with, in this particular tape measurement, you know there are different lines on this tape measurement. Yeah. So The aim of this particular class, what we're going to achieve is that at the end of this class, if there is any line you don't know the name here, right now, Shay, do all of you know the line to this place now? Apart from Madam Chigani. Una know all the lines? Yeah, sure, I don't know. Esther, do you know all the names of the lines? You understand? So what I'm just trying to say in this part, at the end of this particular class, you're going to know each line what it is called from A to Z. Even if this tape is 1 million, up the length is up to 1 million, you will know it. The secret is because it's not about how long the tape is. It's not about the numbers that you see on this tape. It's about just one small box from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 2. If you know them, you know every inside. Do you understand? Okay. It's just like in a family, you know that their surname is. Is that your surname? Yeah. You know that their surname is Weneka. Now, you already know their surname. I'm telling you the techniques of using this thing. You already know their surname. So the only thing you need to know now is you need to know her name, Chigo. You need to know the other person's name, Ebuka. You understand? Nnamdi. So now when you come now, you just so you know Weneka, you just say Chigo Weneka. You know, Joy Weneka. You understand? So that's how this step is. In the sense that when you know from this first to this, from 0 to 1, every other thing you be calling is with respect to this name. Let's say, for example, now this first line now is Ebuka, Uchenna, Chigo. Do you understand? Okay. When you now get this one now is like their surname. You understand? This one, who one is like their surname. Ebuka Nnamdi Chigo. Okay, now you now come now. You have been calling Ebuka Nnamdi Chigo. Then you now reach at 1. You say 1 Ebuka, 1 Nnamdi, and 1 Chigo. Do you understand? When you get to 2, you say 2 Ebuka, 2 Nnamdi, and 2 what? Chigo. That's just how you do it. Anywhere you see number, you call that number first and repeat exactly what you repeated in the previous one. So I'm giving you an example of how to read this now. Okay, so now this measurement tape now has the two sides. It has the two sides. You already know that the tape has two sides, right? One part is the inches, while the other one is the centimeter. Now, which one do we normally use in Nigeria and West Africa? Inches, yeah. Why we use them, especially let's say in this Nigeria. Do you know why? It's because people will colonize us now, British. Their standard of measurement is mostly in inches. You understand? Yeah. Americans use this word centimeter. Yeah. So when you see when people use centimeter, especially when it comes to pattern drafting, they use centimeter. It's because pattern drafting is an American thing. Measurement. Do you understand? It's an American. When you come out now from America, like even though we can use it in the whole world, whether India or whatsoever, that's what the standard. You notice the standard that almost everybody wants to use is centimeter for it. But me as Ebuka, I know they do follow. Ebuka can teach you pattern drafting in inches. Because what is it? Why do you need to confuse students? Measurement is measurement. If 10 inches is equal to 26 centimeter, it's the same thing. Like it's the same thing when you wear the clothes. The only difference is that I chose not to use inches and I'm using what? I chose not to use centimeter, I'm using what? Inches. Do you know why? Because I want you not to be confused in your life. I know students, so I know how students can react. When you are teaching them something and you want to teach them that sentence, change language, they are totally confused. So why would I change language if I know that my class will be easier, my students will be perfect if I use this language? Why would I change it to Hausa? If I know Hausa, they don't understand it. And I'm using my normal English. So that is what it's really all about. So I've told you guys the reason. So now, another thing I want to tell you about the tape. Count the lines in the tape in one box. If the metal is covering it, start from 1. If the metal is covering, start from 1 and get to 2. It's the same thing as from 0 to 1. Count all of them and tell me how many lines you see there. Hmm? 8 lines. Okay, 8 lines. So these 8 lines now that is here, there are some tapes that you don't see 8 lines. There are some tapes that is 16. There are some tapes that is, and so on. Now, should I tell you why they do it like that? This tape that is 8 is the generally used. check almost all your tape is 8. Check this one is not 8. Somebody can check. So this 8 now is one that is what generally used. Lovely. Look, you get better 2,000 naira fuel first. Yeah? Fine way buy it now. I can send it later, yeah? Okay, so you see that one is how many? 16. You see so there are different tapes. Now do you know why it's like that? Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you why it's like that. Let's say normally what you know in figures is numbers is 1, 2, bar, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what you know, bar.
Yeah.
Now, but somebody now gets okay. Somebody now do something like 2 divided by 2 will give you what? 1 as a whole. Share 2 here is what? 1. 2 here is what? 1. You now say, okay, I got 1. Do you understand? Now they now give you something like 1 divided by 2 will give you what? Like 2 persons, like 1 person. You know the 2 people share one thing. Wetin they go get? You say how many dey here? Half, ba 0.5. Okay. Now, remember when you did this the other one, you now went and mark your one, ba. So where will you mark this one? Where will you mark this 0.5? Who can tell me? In between
1 and 2.
in between 1 and 2, ba. Okay, now in between 1 and 2. You will not be like, I don't know where to mark it because they did not assign it to you, ba. That is the reason why these things keep increasing. Because some people want you to assign that particular one for them. People understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what is there is 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let me give another example before I get to here. Now let's say you have another one. Let's say 4 divided by 2. 4 people, like 2 people or share 4 things or whatsoever. So what do you get?
1,
2,
2.
2. Do you understand? Yeah, 2 people share 4 things. Say 2, 2. They go get. Now 2. Now what do you do now? You now go and do what? Mark 2. Are you seeing it? Okay. They now say 6, 2. How many? 3. But now go and do what? Mark 3. So they now tell you now, half, like 2 people share one something is what? 0.5. There's no way for you to mark it. There's no way how for you to identify where it is. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's why they will now, another company will not be like, this company have made money too much, let's make something. You notice that people usually have problem, they don't know where to identify, so let's go and do something. They will not go and create another tape there. Remember the first tape is like this. They will not go and create another tape that is like this. 1, okay, 0.5. Are you seeing it? Okay, let me just say they will not go and create another one. Half, which is something as what? 0.5. Then this place is what? 2. Okay, this place should be what? 2.5. Bar? Okay, here is 3. Okay, this one is what? 3.5. Okay, here is what? 4. They will now go and create this thing. And the other person now that divided this thing will now say, hey. So now when you go divide this thing, when you go do the first one, what you go do is you go mark this one. Him do the second one, what will the person do? He go mark this one. You see me? Him do this one, what will the person do? He go mark this one. Another person will now come and say, what can I divide that will give us what you know that I want to do now? 0 point. No, what will I divide?
Okay, you can divide.
Okay, now look at it. I will now go and divide 3 over 8. Who can divide 3 over 8 for me? Okay, it's just the same thing as okay. 0 point. Okay, 0.37. Okay, before I just 0.37. I want that one. Okay, now look. Let me just use this as an example. Yeah, somebody will not go and divide something. After everything when they divide, the thing is more like this half now, divided by what? 2. Yes. So at the end of the day, what they will get is what? 0.25. So it means this 0.25, they don't know where to put it. But 0.25 is in between 0.5. Like it's 0.5 when you divide into 2. So what will another company do? Another company will now go and do 1, 0.25. Are you seeing it? 0. What? 5 and do what? 2. So now this person now that divided this one be like, I've seen it now. They'll go and mark one, mark this one, mark this one. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is for people that want precision in a particular number. Do you understand? That's why they made this tape. But unfortunately, the tape we are using is one that is what? 8. Do you understand? So whatever you divided, that's why some things that you divide is not everything that you divide you find in that tape. It's not every body measurement that you divide you find in that tape. So people will be like, sir, where can I get it on this page? Do you know what? I'll mention it now. What I'll just do for my students is that I'll go and tell them in between this and this, that middle is where it is. So what did I just do? I just converted that tape for them to what? 16. 1/16. This one is usually 1/8. Then 1/16, 1/32. So that is how I'll this. So you should know that the tape you're using is what. It's not when you see all these other tapes, you'll be confused. You don't need to be confused though. Remember I told you about it right now. Don't be confused when you see any of those tapes. So now let's do something in this particular tape. We are going to learn all those lines from 0 to 1. So now let me draw out a typical tape. There's no way I can be using that thing I'll be teaching. It's very tiny though. So let me draw out a typical tape. So we start from, remember there is always 0 in front. It's just that you don't see it. Every number gets 0 in front. It's just that you don't see it. So they won't even tell you on the tape. It's just me that is putting it here. So you have the first line, you have the second one, you have this one, then you have another one, which is what? No, sorry. You have another one like this. Then it goes the same process like this. You have the first one, you have this one, you have this one, then one full one. This is how it goes. One day you start marking these things on your own. Not one day, maybe just this week. You start marking these things on your own. Now look at, let me repeat it again. It's the same thing I did here. I'll do it's just like copy and paste. You understand? I'll copy. So here now is 1. So let me do another one. 1. See, is here. It's short. This one is longer. This one is the same thing as the first one. Are you seeing it? Now this one is longer than all of them. Now I repeat this same thing again. Short, longer than this one, and what? 2. This is how we do it. Okay. Are you seeing it? And so on, and so forth. So now let's count it. The first line. Oh, sorry. The first line is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and what? 8. You count to the last one. But remember, I never started from here. For people that think that tape starts from the tip, it doesn't. You can actually, yes, when you want to measure, you start from there. What I mean, when you want to start counting with your mouth, you start from this one. Do you understand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can see that the tape is actually divided into 8 bar. Okay. But before we start counting it, there's something I would like us to do. There's something I would like us to do. All of us experience this thing in our primary and secondary school. Okay. So as this thing is now, see, whatever we are going to do here is the same method we are going to use to read our tape. Do you understand? Now look at this. Ordinarily, this thing, they say you should present it in fraction. What is it going to be? Esther? 1/4. Okay, so easy. I want everybody to understand it. This one came out so easy. How many days for toilet? Sorry, man. Sorry. Have you bought it? Maybe let's on it. Off that one. Off that one. Then go and on it.
Was he not like?
Hmm?
Was he not like?
No, it's my battery. It's not me for anything. It's not well charged.
Yes, that's the one you said you were bringing, right?
And I've not bought the panel yet. Solar panel. So he's using charging only for now. This is panel. No, it's good. So
Basically for powering. Basically for
yeah, so using it for power. It's a solar product, so it's for power. So I'm just testing it for now. At least you go carry the things while they do. So the only reason why I can on them to charge it is because of I never put solar panel. If you put solar panel, you don't need NEPA. It's just as you are using it, the sun is charging it for you. So now small small, we don't go kill ourselves. Yeah. Listen, my generator does not even have a steady current. Yeah, it does not have a steady current. It's only when you have these kind of machines you will know. Normally, with normal light, we never know that it's not steady. You comment, please. Anything that's good, done. Whenever I do. Good. I don't know. Yeah? I go try first of all. Gari with a channel cousin. No, now why I understand sef. When we dey load in the here, but only the able to load. Only the able load can stabilize it. Ti from jana here. Ti load me na ki stabilize up. Don't be okay. You don't be okay now. You suppose don't be okay. You don't hear the sound now. Let's let him rest. Eh? It's best. Let's off that machine. Have you offed it? Later. I'm on WhatsApp. So let's continue there. Okay. So I asked Esther this. When you look at this, they say you can represent them in fractions. She said 1/4. Who can tell me why it is 1/4? Yes. Why is it 1/4?
Okay. Because there are 4 boxes in this diagram. One is shaded.
Okay, that means 1/4 is something as 1/4. Is that true? Do you hear what she said? What did she say?
Yeah, out of 4 boxes. One is shaded. That's 1/4.
This one is what? Okay. This one is what? This one is what? Let me add another box, I beg. This one is what? Okay. Now you see this one that is 2/6. One rule in mathematics is that you don't end your answer with two even numbers. You have to break them down so that till no one can divide each other again. Do you understand what I mean? That is a rule in mathematics. If you keep your answer like this and the whole mark for that thing is 100%, that teacher will never give you 100%. But you are right, all your steps are right, but she or he will never give you till you break it down. So how do we break it down? What is going to divide anything here? So 2 divided this is what? 1. So this is what 3. So it's 1 over at the end of the day. You see the idea that we used on this is the same idea on tape. In fact, tape is exactly this one. See it here now. 8 boxes. Shade. Only one box is shaded out of the 8 boxes. Look at it, 1 over 8. The tape is how many lines in one box? 8 lines. Do you understand? So at this one, what do you call this one? 1 over 8. Do you understand it? Okay. Now look at it. This first one is what? 1 over 8. When I cut out this one, what do we call this? Okay. Then according to the rule in mathematics, should we leave it like that? What should we do? God bless you guys. Okay. Now, you see this next one is called 1/8. That 1/8 is also called what? 1/8. They kind of remove that over. You understand? And call it. So this over 8. When you divide it and you every other thing, that is better 1/4. I know some people will say it's 1/4, but yes, it's quarter. Anytime you see quarter, you call it quarter. Yes. So the personal one is actually for 3/8. Is that so this one? Don't nobody should say I'm going to. What is this one? That's very great. So what's another name for 1/2? In what? Okay, 1/2. Now you know what does it? I know this one. You will not even tell us it's 4/4. Do you understand? 4/8. She just did the division immediately and tell us it's 1/4. That's very lovely. I love that. So this one is okay. That's great. I think this last one was stuff now. So this one is what? 3/4. So you know 6/8 now when you divide it silver. So what's the name? 3/4. 3/4. Okay, what's this one? 7/8. Okay, what of this one? 1. Are you saying it? If they know that you don't understand this, normally I used to like to repeat it, but this one, I since that's talk and like sharp sharp. So, is there anyone that did not understand it? Okay, just understand it. Okay, like you, the first one is okay. The first one is what? Okay, the second one. Third one. Hmm? The third one. And what you say you understand? No, 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 it's not, you cannot use your head. There is a rule in doing it. See, have you forgotten these rules? Don't forget it. Don't ever forget. There is a reason why I first did this. Third one is what? How many lines do you have there? Which one are we talking about? Third one. So what should it be for like a okay, wait. Let me ask you something. Say the first one is what? For like the first line is what? 1. This first line. What did you say it is? What did you call it? 1/. 1/. Like I get this why I ask you. Like I don't tell you that's my secret. Whenever I ask somebody a question, it means that I want to know whether that person knows it. You know, I'm not ask you the question, no need. Like, what is this? What do we have here? Why is it 1/8? Tell me why. Remember, I don't teach people by cramming, I teach understanding. You must understand. No, no need to cram because I will still catch you. Why is it 1/8? Out of 8. This one is total of how many lines? 8. The one we mentioned is which one? 1/8. 1/8. If somebody asks you why is it 1/8? Out of the 8 bar. So the second one is what? Why is it 1/4? Instead of you even dividing it, maybe if you don't know how it works again, it's better you call the name then divide it. Why is it 1/4? How did you get 1/4? You not get you not get 1/4. So the top one also. This is the method you use for not doing Folake, let's do it again. You see that you're coming, it will never work for me. Let's do it again. What did you say? Okay, wait. What do we have here? 1/8. Okay. 1/8. Okay, I'm coming. How many lines do we have here? Cancel this one, John. 8. What do you call this one? 1/8. Why is it 8? Okay, what do you call this one? No one do math for like na me and get this journey. Like what do you call this second one? For like don't do division, don't do division. Don't do any division. I don't want it again. I don't divide everything for me now. Not a like that. Use the method. This one is the what? This one is what? That's where the problem is for like that's why I say you should not do division for me. You are trying to know them by their position. You don't know them like that. You know them by like their number position, what they are exactly. You say this one is the first one, is that not it? Which one is this? Second one. So what do you name it? If you can name the first one, that means you cannot name the second one, you cannot do it. What do you name the second one? So what did you name the first one? 1/8. Because it be checked to out of what? All 8 lies. What will you name the second one? Don't tell me, yeah. Don't worry, my class I get patience. Even nobody get patience in my class, me, Ebuka, I have patience. So how will you call the second one? 8. What's going to change your mind? And for like, does anybody do it? Nobody should know math in my class, so my class is Oyo. 2/8 bar. Okay, because it's why is it 2/8? Second one, okay, 2/8. Second one, okay. Even that division, make I see am now, make I no talk about am now. So what is this one called? This third one, what is it called? Eh? Say it well, nobody dey buy this one, no dey chat. Okay, let me talk so 3/8, okay. So but why was it hard for you to say before now? So what is this one? Hmm? 4/8, okay. And we know this 4/8 when we divide it, what is it? God bless you. You know this one when you divide it, what is it? 1/4. So the next one, what is it? What is it called? Eh? The next one, what is it called? 5/8. Okay. The next one, what is it called? Okay. Should we leave the 6/8 like that? Okay. What are we going to get? God bless you. The next one, what is it? Like us that be these skills. The last one is what? Wow. That one. Okay, so like, that's great. But okay, let's redo it again. Here. Is it certain as what is there? Hmm? Okay, there's one secret you should know about me. The more you do like say something is hard for you, is the more I target you. Just know that secret. Okay. I know it's hard for you, so I want you to know. So okay, what to learn this one? Okay, 1/8. You can go straight and do your division if you want. This one. Hmm? Or what else? So like you know the inspire, yeah? This one. Yes, eh? God bless you. Okay. This one. Okay, yeah, perfect. This one. Nobody should say anything a bit for 5 8. Yeah, I'm working on for like this one. See, this one. This one. One. So what do you do? Whichever one you reach, count am 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that's what you do. That's what I want to do. That's the only way to know it. Do you understand? So is there any of us, Esther, you know it, ba? You know it, ba? Okay. So Folake, you know it, I'm sure you know it, ba? Just be sure in your mind. All those things you know sure is not part of the things here. So now we are done. We are going to be next one. This one, this one. So the secret is that the same thing. So you just need to do what? Put this one in front. Folake, do you understand? Folake, it's still you that I'm asking. You know the game now. You know the drill. So Folake, this one now, what are we going to call it? Oh, that's nice. 118. This one, what are we going to call it? God bless you. This one, what are we going to call it? This one and a half, ba? This one, 158. Okay, this one, one word, one quarter. You are correct. This one. So, Folake, what is this one? I don't change dimension. Folake, what is this one? God. Jesus, confirm. But like you are bad, though. What I mean by bad in the positive aspect, yes, in the positive aspect, in the positive aspect. So this is actually how we can say, even if this tape reach, even if this tape reach like maybe here now, you don't reach like 1 million, 1 M. Do you understand? Even if you reach 1 million, you know some people think that no one here is good. They think that anything is hard. Nothing is hard. Now bad dey take is hard o. SS2 mathematics is very very hard o. JS3 mathematics is very very hard o. The thing will make you go lose interest because it's very hard. Or they will tell you that teacher, I don't like it. That teacher is very very bad. That teacher can flop. Then now you yourself will start hating somebody who has not done anything to you. Now when you now start hating that your teacher, do you think when you hate your teacher you ever learn from that your teacher? Never. It's not from that your teacher. That your teacher will come and teach you, but you yourself you go use your hand and follow from window comot because you no like am. Nothing about the teacher concerns you. So these are the things that makes us we did not do well in secondary school. Let's not repeat those mistakes again. Nothing is everly hard. If you want to know what I'm saying, check. If I give you 1 million now, tell you to start counting it is your own. Won't you say if you can count it finish, you take it. Won't you count it finish? You count it, and you will not make a mistake. Not one. You carry pen like carefully. You will not make a mistake. I tell you. In market, you don't have to do fast equation. You can even use simultaneous equation in market in practical way. Whenever they write it on the paper for us, 2x plus 2x plus x equal to 24. Find x. We start jumping up and down, not knowing that it's what we did in the market. We have done a whole quadratic equation inside the market, but you did not know. So it's about nothing is that hard. Just calm down and listen to your teacher. You will learn anything in this whole world. So Abby, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to be doing the practical exercises. I think this class is not a bad one, oh child. Very nice. So I'm going to where is the tape, Esther? I'm going to be pointing somewhere. You should just tell me the name of that particular place. Then we enter into the other aspect, which is also very nice. I was in there. I don't even know what I did. My teacher, I'm just listening to it now. Where is the let's nobody here, nobody, whether my student should be coming to my table. Anybody I find to my table, if I want food, anything like 10 person making buy me. How can me go to my table and not see anything? This is not bad for anybody. It's not anybody's play environment to go to. Is it what? Okay, no need, hold on. Just like it's like just leave. It's not like I'm in class. I just want to see you understand. Yes,
Yes.
yes, I do classes for them, but at the end of the day, that's why I came
I
late.
came late from Angola. No, it's not from Nigeria.
Let's, let's continue. Let's continue. I just wanted to feel naturally how it feels being in normal class, not all of you. You know, sometimes when we are doing class, we arrange it. Do you understand? I wanted to feel the physical, like even if I play, share I've been talking nonsense here. I wanted to feel it like that raw. Do you understand? And that's the benefit of knowing me or subscribing to my channel. Do you understand? Let them see it raw, see how beautiful it is, how I ask my students questions, how they answer, all those kind of things. When I want to post content for them separately, I'll post content. But this one is not posting content for them. This one is called experience. I want them to experience this class. Yes, obviously. So let's continue. So now I want to be pointing on your say you said that point. Just tell me what it is. So let's start. You think I started from the beginning. Now hold the start from the beginning. Hold make I this is how to start from the beginning. See me see wahala. What is this called?
22 and 8.
Okay, what is this one called?
22 three quarter.
Okay, what is this called?
I've done that before.
8. Mm-hmm.
54 one quarter.
Okay, what is this called?
54 three eighths.
God bless you. So, your turn. Yes, I know it, Sabi, and let's roll it. Let's run it. Yeah, then make I show you. Oh yeah, do this, please.
58
Okay,
59 7
okay, that's good.
7 1 8. 7 3
Yes.
8. 7
God bless you. So, for like this side, let's see it. Like how column now. So you know what is the woman now? Go for my hand, though. Go for my hand. The people want feel like it in my YouTube channel. They won't make it for us. Okay, for like let's start. What is this one called?
9
918, correct. What is this called?
9
Nine and a half. Correct. What is this called? 978. What is this called? 9 three quarter. Perfect. I'm learning my students small small. Not everybody have their personal the way they are. Folake, when you are looking at Folake, you think that like Folake is the type of student that when you are looking at her, you know, she does quiet, she doesn't like say she dey fear something, but it's a lie. It's a lie. Folake is even fast. You understand? You know, she too dey fear, I don't know if she dey fear inside. You understand? Folake, you go go far if you start to dey express yourself well. Just express yourself, whatever is holding you, slap am. You understand? Make you release it. Express yourself well because shey when we started this thing now we wanted to put fear in me like what is happening to Folake now, do you understand? Folake that answer this one when he came here him dey look me like wetin I don't know, but at the end of the day we still found a way to the extent that the division sef no even hard am, e so easy for am. In fact she even select the division before the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Do you understand? So Folake, I'm proud of you, I'm happy on that part. God bless you for making it more easier for me. So let's continue. So now let me write it down. Let me write it down. As I'm writing it, I give this now. Like okay, the first one is back. The second one is one quarter. Okay, the third one is what? 3/8. The fourth one is what? Half. The fifth one 5/8. Sixth one 3/4. Seventh one 7/8. The other one is what? 1. Okay. So now we are going to be working on which one? Decimals. Okay. Now why are we even talking about decimals? What we are talking about decimals is that I usually see people when they measure somebody, I'm looking at their measurement book. Their measurement is 42 point something o. I dey look at them, they go tell me size 43. I say how? Or they tell me size 42 and a half. It's a lie, it's not 42 and a half. I'm seeing where they are taking. You just want to approximate it. You must not approximate now. Just write whatever you get 100%. There's no need to approximate. So this is one of the reasons of doing business in Nigeria, so that you know your thing to the thing, like latest. You don't need to approximate. Another thing is, when I tell people, yeah, bring out your calculator, let's do one of this. People know that the second person on our body, whenever we want to cut, we usually divide them by what? 4. But yes, what you know what we divide by 4? If you don't know, I will explain to you. So like you know why we divide by 4. You use a soul now, so you divide by 4 back. But you know why you divide by 4. If somebody else tell you, and people like, what do you divide by 4? What do you tell the person? It's what my madam told me, or it's what my mother told me. It's what you tell the person. What I know. Say the truth. Yes, that's very good. I know that. It's not bad if you tell the person that. But it's bad after this class if you tell the person the same thing. Do you understand? It's not bad if you tell the person before now. Yeah? But it's bad after the class you still tell the person the same thing. Now let me explain how this 4 works. Why are we even dividing by 4? It's because that is how we cut. Now how do we cut? Remember when we are sewing anything, you see we want to sew. You know our clothes have front and what back. Even trouser front and what back. Now but the thing is that we first of cut sometimes the front, or some people first cut the back, then before they cut the what the front, or some people cut the front before they do what cut the back. So anyone you are cutting first, not what we usually do, they carry their material fold it into what 2. Is that what we do? They carry their material fold into what 2. After they finish cutting, they bring another material fold it into what 2. 2 times 2 is what 4. That is why we use what 4 inches in order to divide everything. Because combination of the front is divided into what 2, the back is divided into what 2. So the whole body is divided into what 4. Let me physically explain it. So let me personally like use my voice to explain it. And that front is divided into 2 is this. Look at it. The left side. I used to see the center. That's what we call it. Do you understand? Center front. Now, when we fold something into 2, you see this place that we folded is this side of our body. Now you see this side, and this side is this side and what this side. So when you say 1, 2, you turn over 3 and 4. Are you saying okay? Now where exactly are we going to be divided by 4? Is there any part of our body we divide by 4? No. Where we divide by 4 on our body is where I call the what? The parents parts. The parents body parts. But now looking for this thing inside the internet, you will not see it. I teach my teaching is best book. You know what I mean? I teach based on this honest how I feel and how I feel it's people understand because I don't know how people should understand. So that's what I say. So when I say parent body parts, you know the particular part of our body that is parents now. Parent body is parts. You see, all those attaching, everything we attach on our body. For example, our hands are attached to the parent body, legs are attached to the parent body. Those are not divided by 4. So the parent body is the one that all these body parts are attached to. Do you understand? See our head, is attached to this body. Are you seeing it? See our hand, is attached to this body. See our leg, is attached to this body. So that body that all these parts are attached to are the parent body. Example of the parent body part is chest measurement. Chest measurement is measuring your chest round like this or your bust round like this. Do you understand? Now we have the under bust. Are you seeing it? We have the waist. Some people can call this side belly now or the navel. So if you have the one hip, you can divide all these by what 4. Do you understand? So, but if it is not this, you shouldn't. Now, example of the parts you don't divide by 4 is our shoulder. 1, 2. What do you divide it by 2? Because shoulder is shoulder. Whether you are cutting front or you are cutting back, is it not the same shoulder? It's the same shoulder. So shoulder divide by what 2. Hand we mostly divide by what 2. Leg we divide by what 2. So this is to say that all the attaching on our body is divided by 2, while the parent body is divided by 4. It's not all of my YouTube will understand this is my attaching, but if you want to understand this attaching means body. What would I call it? Body peripherals, huh? The parts of the body, like the ones attached. You understand? From here chest down to the hip side is what body we divide by 4. So let's divide by 4. Now you know if you go outside again and somebody asks you why do you divide by 4, you say my madam or my oga tell me, I'll come and arrest you. It's not good at all. So 45 divided by 4. Esther, divide for me. Let me. 45 divided by 4. Have you divided it? No, 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 no. I know you are correct. Eh? Use your calculator. You get why? Eh? Thank you. Because if you do brain for me now, master class mathematician, I will ask you the one that your brain cannot divide.
11.25.
God bless you. So 45 divided by 4 is equal to what? 11.25. So what do we call this 11.25? Who can tell me? Folake? Folake, no, I like asking you now. Sorry, forgive me. So what do we call 11.25? If you don't know the name, just press yourself. Don't even bother yourself. Tell me you don't know this one. This is the first time I'm telling you to tell me you don't know. No wahala. It's a bonus. Tell me you don't know if you don't know. You don't know. See as you go jump collect the option I give you. I don't know. I will not tell you again. Okay. Now do you know how to know? Okay, I think divide.
Divided by what?
Yeah, you sabi divide them. What do we have? 11.375. You don't know what to call it. Do you know what to call it? No. We will know what to call it very soon. No, this one is 45. This one is 45 and a half. Have you done it 45 and a half? And 45 and a half divided by 4.
Okay, 45
Uh-huh.
and a half.
No need, don't do it again. That's what I wanted to know, Esther. Don't do it again. Okay, divided by 4. Okay, people don't know. I have a reason why you see me change to words. I purposely say and half because I want you to use your hand and know that that and half is 25. Do you understand? I purposely did that. Okay. 45 divided by 4. Okay. So now, this is the reason why we are learning decimal. There's nothing else. So, how do you learn this decimal? First of all, let's convert these fractions to what? Decimal. All of them, let's convert. You start with this. Let's convert. 1 over 8 is what? 0.125. Okay. Okay, this one 0.25. This one
0.375.
okay 0.375. This one
0.5.
this one
0.625.
this one
0.75.
this
0.875.
this one. Yes, not anything zero. So now look at it. So these are the decimal representation of these what? Fractions. So what does it mean? What is the name of this? 1/8. What is the name of this? Yeah, that's why Madam Chigo get am because she don't do am already. So whenever you see 1/8 is what? 1/8. Whenever you see 0.125 is what? 1/8. Somebody should tell me what this is. Okay. Okay, so now, Grandma, let me know whether my class is that fast. Let me not waste my time because me say like good sense. I don't want to waste my time. So now, first of all, I also need to confirm from Colonel. I class. You understand? So Colonel, do you understand what we did there? 4 number 1/8 is called what? 4.125 is called what? 4.48. But I actually ask question. Don't question master. Why is it 4.18? Come and explain it. Why is it 4.18? That's good. Thank you. God bless you. She explained it very well. I don't want to ask her the other thing. It's another person now asked the other part. So she said, why is this 418? It's because when you look at 1 8 here, when you look at 1 8 0.125. So now you see this one here. We have 0.125. So now let me tell you the secret. The secret is here. The zero is removed and replaced with that flat zone. So anytime you see anyone, just go back here in your mirror or physical. Go back and say, this thing has this thing. So now we divide 45 and a half divided by 4. And we got 11.375. So who can tell me the name? No random answer, people. Who can tell me the name of what we got here? She is now that we are supposed to know the name. Who can tell me what we got? Folake? 11 what? Kubus alale nigbe, I don't agree. Folake, do you know the meaning of kubus alale nigbe? I don't know whether when I do that one small. You get wetin go talk, someone go tell you say first talk don reach heaven. You understand? This one don reach heaven. So he say is what, Folake? 1138. Yes, you made me say before. You thought that you did not see the thing in front of it. So look at 11. Now check about all these things that has this. So that's the point. Check. Now if you your create, are you seeing? Create is 0.375. So it's your 11.8. Let's add the other one. What is this one? 11.1 quarter. Esther. Okay. So Esther 1 has a bus of. Let me measure you, not using, I know they use any. Let me measure you. Yeah? For like I come now, for like I give it up, bro. Let me use it today. Like me like use it, I can use it. Like I said, I know that you know. Now love, now one love. Yes, now teacher love. I dey drink for like a drink. We go dey woski very soon. So let's measure. So like I never tell una now, anytime you're measuring somebody, secrets on how to measure comfortably and how to get perfect measurement. Some people think it's about only knowing how to use tape and how to measure. It's not though. You see your composure matters a lot. When you're measuring somebody, people work mentally, people are psychologically inclined though. Some people in their life is just to intimidate anybody they come across. Even customers, they will come, they will carry color, they suppose like this. Then they will not mention. Every time they will today is to hit the gym. They will not see you, they will say, how are you? I'm fine. Not fine. You start your issue. Say, how is your family? Say, I'm fine, man. Don't put my two times. So you say, how is this? You say, all those are my way, it's a good thing. But you know what? People don't understand it. That's lame. They don't. They see it as if we need to start calling them man. All this our African mentality, like they don't be past you. It's not that the responsibility. We respect people. Like me, there was a time any person number for me. In fact, later they call any person auntie. Even small girls. That's me from when I decided to say everybody na auntie for me. I go see child, I go say auntie how far na? Like it's my own word. But one day say my own day auntie how far na? She say na keke men. You know the meaning of na keke men? Like na like this one. Like I'm saying next one, how are you? Say Jesus, this not baby. The way they do separate I just go to marriage. They will make you my elder. No make you are person. So you feel I'm coming to my office to address. Supposed to know that those kind of child wey you are thinking of, they are not supposed to own an office that you sew clothes for. Like if that person is that inferior, they are not supposed to come for their service fees. They are supposed to go to that level to that. So when you come to release that, you value. When you value, what kind of thing you come? Like value, maybe like say I be one kind. So you don't be like that. Came into my office. I just wanted to tell you that this is a normal business now. Next up, they say customers are king now, you know. Me, I don't get say who is the king. Because they call every time, ma. Like, I don't know anything about the time last year. All I knew was when she do trouble. And you know the worst part about this? People that do you this trouble, they are not even people that are the level up to your standard to do you trouble. Not just only about standard, it's also about have you ever had problem with somebody, you look at the person, you talk in your mind like, I thought this person is a Jew. Like the person looks like real quiet, like they're not supposed to make trouble. Like you're looking at this, no, this one is dull low. Like in your mind self, you are looking at that person normally. But they are the ones that will make it trouble. See some of these big women does not have the time. They are just there to do their job. Some of them, not all of them. They can just come there. Some people expect you to the last. There's one of my husband that came to do it. I don't used to notice that she just look at me and she look at me. Like you see in her eyes that she appreciates me and by working hard. Like you see, she used to say it. You will see it, and she respects everything. She doesn't know me. She doesn't, force and lady me when I hustle to make sure that anytime I did not meet up, I will still apologize. You understand? But this particular girl, I used to call her man. It's not because she know me or anything, or even I open my name on the parcel. No, because of it. One day, one day I made a clothes for her. I used to make clothes for her. So when I finished making a clothes for her, she tell me to see shade. You know this thing. Tell me to see shade. You know some people jump into it yes. This clothes is better for them. You know why? Not to stress them. If you come to my place and I send it to yes, come to my boutique. If the person is not, what do you do? You understand? You don't stress anybody. There are people that want to buy it. In fact, let's say if it is not your size, and you to buy clothes that is not their size, they prefer to shape it back. That's to show you how really to make the next sense. You know? But remember, so it's okay. I've accepted it because I'm somebody say whatever I'm doing, I want to accept all the bad things where they said and the good things. Then the bad way they receive will not be the extent I receive. Like me now as a teller, to tell you the truth, I don't experience some things some people are complaining that they experience. You know why? Because I've experienced it before and I put a strategy and a policy to tackle it. Do you understand? So this particular girl, I sew clothes for her finish. She came back. Do you know, first of all, when she came, do you know what she told me? She told me that, you know, even though there are materials that the front is like two, like you can use the front, you can use the back. So she told that one, the back, the front is like satin, shine. The back is velvet. So she came and told me that, Ebus, I want you to use this velvet side. Is that not okay? Is it not fine? I said, yes, it's okay, it's fine. She said velvet used to look like children's something, it used to shine, you know, these kind of things. You know, there is this message people have about no satin. There's this mindset people have about satin. They don't like satin, especially mirror satin. Rather, they like doll face more than mirror. So she told me all this things. I should use the velvet. And one thing is that I'm always documented. I wrote it down. And people notice that they like documenting. So I wrote it down because I know that customers can actually change what they say. So now she now came to take those clothes. She took the other ones. So that particular one, behold, you know what she told me? She said, no, I did not say. I said you should use the. Why did you use the back? And you know, in this kind of things, anywhere the customer goes, is the teller that is at fault. Because it's the back. But the back is a material. But you asked me to use it. So I was telling her that you asked me to use this. See it in the book and all these things. Behold, the Jew girl. It's not like I'm insulting. I'm just trying to tell you like how I see her. Like she's very Jew. Like she's very dull. Do you understand? But unfortunately, she's the one now opening eye for me. I was very surprised. She refused though. So me, the Ebuka I was then was the Ebuka that I would do everything possible to make sure that you know best inside my office. Do you understand? That's why I never studied things where like I thought that was the way forward, not knowing that in this life, if you want, if people notice that you can do anything to satisfy them, you will never satisfy them. Do you understand? That's my theory recently now. So now I said, you know what I say? My boy was around then. Chigozie, he's a big boy now. He has his own shop. So I told Chigozie, okay, Chigozie, we're losing this thing. A cloth that is neatly done, perfect cloth, and the cloth na cloth wey we do embellishment and everything. Like one thing about me is that I believe I can do everything. I have that mindset, I can do everything. So, but the truth wey dey say that work is almost impossible. So just for her, just to go out to get out at that moment and not disturb me and say, okay, I will do it. Even though it's not my fault, it's you that I said, but don't worry, I will do it. But it's not this December because for December. I said, it's not this December, it's what? January, when everything don calm down, she said okay, do you know what she did? She brought another cloth for me to make. Remember, she brought another cloth. If she was sad with me and angry with me, would she give me another cloth? She brought another cloth. Now she now left and I made that cloth. She paid advance. We wrote it down that this is the balance you are going to pay. When she came back, she now took the cloth. She wanted to, I said, my money. Do you know what she told me? My money no be is not, I mean, when she took the one she brought at that month, not the one we do in January. She told me that when I finish that one, and mind you, that one, the money, because of it's postponed January, she has not paid me the money yet. Oh. So that means that one, the money is still hanging. Now she now told me the one she gave me, that she has paid me advance. She said she will pay the full payment when she comes. Because me, you cannot go out from my office if you don't finish paying. With any dress, it doesn't matter, you cannot go. So I told her that this is not how I do. You know, human now, I don't know, say in her mind, she don't already plan and say that's what she will do. Do you understand? You know, some people think they are too wise and or smart. That's bullshit. See, sometimes your smartness is out of somebody else. The person just kept quiet for you. It's not because you are smart. Some people can just keep quiet, say, devil, just go behind me. Does not mean you are smart, though. They just avoided you. Somebody, like I can avoid somebody. Does not mean you are bigger than me or you are stronger than me. So that particular one, I told her everything. I begged her. And one thing about me is that when you see me begging people, you think I don't have power. I begged her because I know that I don't want trouble. Because I know myself, when I enter into the mode of trouble, see that trouble, you go do am to the end. To the end. I begged this man refused, wanted to go. I told her that, see, madam, I still dey call, idiots like me, still dey call madam. I say, madam, see, this thing I'm begging you now, if I stop begging you, see, and what it means that when I'm saying things that are serious, I still say it in a very low tone, like if it's not serious. Just me saying this kind of thing. When this thing I'm begging you, when I'm begging you, man, if I stop begging you, it's possible that this thing, you know, is your fault. It's not even my fault. I just agreed. She still did nothing. She insisted that she will go with the clothes. So what I now told her is that I told her, madam, the truth there is that it was your fault. Right now, I'm no longer doing the amendments again. Because it's your fault. Whatever that will happen should happen. I begged you enough. You are not going to go out of my office. Please go and lock my office for me. They locked my office for me. So I would not stood in front of her and say, you're not going to go anywhere. She pushed me. She beat me. Everything. Me, I know saying a trap now. If you touch a woman, you know what it means, you know. You know, so sometimes women, when they find trouble, I don't know, say, the person give you a back. They go carry the person, go put for jail. So me, I did not do anything. I left her. She was beating me. To the extent that I'm a very sarcastic human being sometimes. Do you know I follow her? She started crying. I follow her and I started crying my own. Yes, I'm a very sarcastic. Like I'm very foolish in my dealings. It's like, see, we can be serious doing something now. I'm serious, so, but I'll be cracking jokes in it. I'm just that type of person. Like something serious, I'll be cracking jokes in it. There's no way you might think I'm not serious and you do something, you still see me doing something that is very hard. But I'll still be cracking jokes. So I started following her cry. And one thing about it is that I know how to cry. Like, no, when I was in secondary school, I went to a boarding school. You understand? That time they want us to go level. Like, students find different ways not to do something. So he's crying and that I'm sick, I'm shivering, I'll stay, I'll cover myself, I'm shivering. And tears will be coming out from my eyes. So I've now studied how to cry. In fact, literally, how do you cry? If you can yawn, do this thing, like 3 times. You understand? Really yawning. Do 3 times, you see tears coming out from your eyes. It's a natural way to cry without putting onion and all this kind of thing. So I started crying with her. She thought that, so at the end of the day, she pushed me, did everything. I did not allow her. She was crying now. She now took my money and gave me. First of all, how much is the money? Just 3,000 naira. Because of this thing. She now took my money. She said, I will see. I tell her and say, highest you do is police. You go and lie to them. The road, she still came with police and with her husband. Her husband said, is that the guy that did this, that beat my wife? They say, nah, beat him. So as the policeman they come now want to like harass me. I told her, no, you don't do that. You are in my office. You can't harass. Am I a criminal? So that was an allegation. I'm innocent until proven guilty. So don't do that. The woman said, have you seen how he's talking to you? I said, before, uncle, you're not a human being like me. You came into my office. I don't know if you have even greeted me. And you're coming to arrest me. Based on what? Am I a criminal? You are inviting me. You're not arresting me. So that was, and one thing that people don't know about me is that I just pray that devil should never utilize, and God will never allow devil. One thing about me is that I'm this stupid that you hear these people that fight police, that fight thief, we carry gun. I'm that kind of person. Yes, that's stupid. That's stupid. But as I'm growing, I believe my brain should be, removing those things. Yes, because it's a very dangerous and very stupid act. Now I'm that kind of person. I know they fear, like I know they fear anybody in my life, but I look like somebody that fears people because I'm calm. But at the end of the day, calmness, like now you can be calm does not mean you're a fool. Do you understand? But people used to misunderstand. So first of all, as I talked to the police, I now tell the man, "Shey, your wife told you something. You couldn't even confirm. You couldn't even verify. You agreed. Today I curse you. Seriously, I matched on the first. I curse you. A day will come, a young girl will say you raped her and take you in for that. He said, God forbid. I said, no, why are you saying God forbid? Because your wife just said something that assaulted her and you are doing it without even verifying. You didn't even come and ask me, man to man, what happened? You did not. When I go call police now, when I don't get 3,000 naira to pay me, but when I go money to go call police. He said, that's foolishness. So before you know it, I wanted to make call. The policeman said, I will not make. I said, that's not possible. Except you are kidnapped, because you are actually kidnapping me right now. Allow me, I have freedom to make my calls and tell my people where I'm going to. So as I make call, so I now follow them for one rubbish car like that. They go police station. All my students follow me to police station. They are plenty. They follow me to police station. So what saved me, I just want to say what saved me that day, was the fact that I did not even know that one of my students was videoing. This was like 5 years ago when all these videoing things never even there common. But I did not know that one of my students was videoing. Video the. Okay, thank God. Change it. Change the and off the generator. Video the woman when on top of my machine beating me and everything. Hey, as they show the police, people say, hey, woman. So you are the one even molesting this young man. Because you're a woman, you now open your mouth and say he assaulted you. I still open up my Instagram where as that time I was active on Instagram, but I'm no longer much that. So I open what I usually do that any clothes I sew, I just put it there. They saw the clothes, they are like, this one, this fine clothes. Is it the clothes you want this young man to lose it? Say you're wicked. You're very. So that's how they cancel the case and everything. So now the woman and the husband, they one place, they say, if you not release, I go still arrest them again. They say get out. So they even ran away. But you know, the Nigerian police, you must bear yourself. You must spend money. Do you understand? So that was how I spent money I wasn't supposed to spend. Do you understand? So why am I saying this? I'm just trying to let people know that what made me to start saying this about I wanted to measure her. I said, as a tailor, as a fashion designer, you must look bold. You must behave like you have something, even if you don't have. No. Do you understand? Behave that way so that even a customer comes to you, they will not intimidate you. Customers, see, sometimes you don't intimidate people by talking to them. Sometimes just people's look can intimidate you. Don't allow that. Don't allow that to happen to you. That's the way you get a customer come. I'm teaching people because people are my students already. So some people used to say there are secrets that tell us how they don't release. Ebuka does not have secrets that he doesn't release. I tell people all of them. But do you know one secret? One secret inside it is that if care is not taken, you will not learn all of them. You understand what I'm saying? Even if I teach you everything I know now, you will not learn all of them. Why? Because people sometimes get what they won't learn in particular. Okay, it's charging very well. When it's running, you know that it's charging. Okay, so now there's something I usually do. Sometimes when I want to measure young girl, I do it, but sometimes it's not the way people are thinking it. I do it so that it's not for you people. Maybe when our own will be men, your own will be what? Men. I do it. Sometimes I try to bring the girl closer. The reason is because I want her to start now and start feeling free with me. Do you understand? Yes. The reason I do it because sometimes when you want to measure something, you see some people they just do like this. No. I first bring you closer, but not as romance. So as measurement, you will not understand. You just be like, this one I'm so close to this guy. In your mind, it will just be reading. But I don't care. You understand? I want to measure you. I say, okay, let me measure you like this. You see, it's too close, but I'm just trying to send a message. That's not my aim. My aim is just to send a message that I'm not afraid of your body. You understand? That's how I do young girls. You understand? Not married people. But still, married people, I'm also bold and courageous when I'm doing something. Now, I want to measure her now. You'll be surprised after doing that thing. I want to measure. You still see me give a space. You understand? That one is I just sent a message. So let me measure her right now. Please, what I'm just trying to okay, another thing. If you're measuring a man, you know sometimes you measure thigh, you measure a man. Sometimes your hand might mistakenly touching him in brocos, but just tell him sorry if the thing is very obvious. You are a very mature and professional person. Ah, sorry, oh. Do you understand? And nothing. Don't laugh, oh. If you laugh, you are spoilt it. Don't laugh. Do you understand? If you laugh, you don't spoil am. You dey like say you know wetin you do. No, don't do like say you no know wetin you do. What are we even saying? You know that fashion designers, you see doctors when they want to examine, so doctors see a lot of things, but the same thing to fashion designer. Fashion designer touch a lot of things on some women's body. But the difference with that and normal romance is that romance you touch with intention. Fashion design is not with any intention. It's just to measure somebody and get the appropriate measurements. Most of people don't know. In abroad, some of people do it here. You to go and remove your original wear and wear like latex pants and bra. Do you understand? That's to get the appropriate and exact, because those latex pants and bra is like your skin direct. While your normal pants even has thickness. Your normal pants might have 0.00 something inches inch on your dress. And when those kind of clothes are usually when you want to make a suit-like dress. What I mean by suit-like is not your normal suit, you know. You know that swimming, we have swimming suit too. Do you understand? It's very close to the body. We also have all these actors and actors. They sew a suit and used to do Superman and Superwoman. It will just come on their body as if it's their skin. Yes, when you want to make those kind of things, you don't wear anything normally. If you are wearing anything just to hold your breast, it should be latex, very tiny. That is 0.25 millimeter or something whatsoever. So I just want to, it's now tattoo. Sometimes they be doing tattoo. You see people go, I used to see on the internet, I don't want to sound this on tattoo. I used to see on the internet, you see people go kiss on people's face because they don't over tease them now normally. It doesn't mean anything. Those people are professionals. They will not go and finger you, or they don't use that one on YouTube. So you don't understand that one. They will not go and do anything. They will just be doing what they are doing. That's how our work is. When we are touching a woman's body, we are not touching it to romance the woman. We are just to do our work. So if you want to measure your customer feel molested in a very arrogant way, just tell her making the go house. She's not worthy to be your customer. Just what I mean. She's not worthy, or he's not worthy to be your customer. If you won't go a place where I go measure you from air like this, maybe you can go, not where I am. Where I am, I will measure you very, very well. So let's measure, my dear. So now, see what I measured here now. Tom. What I measured here, what do I have here? Is 23 3/4. See where my tape is. 23 3/4. No, 32 3/4. Measure your hip one. Can I measure? So most people usually see me when I want to measure hip. Sometimes I bend down. Do you know what I'm bending down for? I'm bending down so that I be comfortable, number one. Another thing, so that I will see the bum bum very, very well. You understand? Anytime you're measuring somebody, please, like I said, no shame for anything. See the person bum bum well, because it's possible that your tape is on top of the bum bum like this, above. It's possible that it is below. So make sure it passes through the most protruding part of the what? Bum bum. Do you understand? Or you call it butt, whichever one that anybody will understand. So when you take it and you are sure it's passing through now, it's okay. That's one of the reasons why you see me, I bend down like this, because I want to make sure it's passing through. Okay. So your own is 35. Okay. Is average size, average size. Esther own go big past that one. So now somebody should divide them for me. The other one is Guinea 3/4, but 32 3/4. Somebody should divide it by 4. 8.187. First of all, how did you divide it? That's how I want others to learn. Points. That's great. Do you know how to divide it? 32 3/4. If you think it, you can. I know you can do it. For like 32 3/4. First of all, you ask yourself, what is 32 3/4? By the name, 32 3/4 is 32.75. So can't you divide 32.75 by 4? Sure, you can do it. Or you press 0.75. I want to see you do it. I don't like assuming. Okay. Divided by 4. Whatever it gives you. What did he give you? You see that one it gave us now. Is he on the tape? Is he here? But sure you know you can locate it. I hold on for Siki right now. 8 point what? Let's write it down. Yes, you can. 8 point what?
1875.
Where is it on the tape? Can somebody tell me where it is on the tape? Now look at this thing. What did I just speak now? I might do like this. So let's say what we have here is 8, 9, and 10. You guys know what I'm doing. I just need us to locate it. So where is 8.1875? What do you do? How do you get it? This is that thing I told people about tape. Some tapes that they did not put, extra parameters and the rest. So where do we put this? See simply what you do. Just check where on the around 8 or this things that has this closer, like 1 point something, 1.8. Okay, this one is what? Wait. Okay, 1.8. Okay, 0.18. Now see, I'm coming. See this. Are you seeing this? See this. See this. This one is what? 125. Are you seeing it? Look at it. 1.25. This one is what? 1875. This one is what? 25. Are you seeing it? Where is it supposed to be? At the middle. Have you seen it? It's just as simple as that. Yes. So I don't even know how I don't know. Your measurement has made us even. At least yes, go deeper to this. Do you understand? So when you want to mark this on your tape, just in between 1/8 and 1/4. Do you understand? Shade 1/8. Yes. Look at it. This one is 1/2. This one is what? 1/8. So this one is obviously after what? 125. That means it's at the middle. In between 1/8 and 1/4 is where it is. If you still want to go deeper, that one concerns you. It's not me that will go deeper with you. Who has the tape? It's not me that will go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper with you. People power.
Sorry, Papa. 25%.
Hey, yeah, everything is that's cancelled. Come out the door and down. OTG, that's finished. But our class don't finish. When you say hi to my lovely people, they have been here with me. So guys, my battery is actually down, so it's time for us to end this particular section. I don't know whether it was clear. So however, I just wanted you guys to experience how my class is. Thanks and may God bless you. See you next time. Was my English fine?